What are you doing after we collected everything?
I'm getting galvanized because it's outdoor.
We're never leaving this place.
No.
Let me see your shirt. I wasn't doing my super best.
Hi guys, welcome to Sunshine and Happiness. Today we're going to be rehabbing a garden bench that was left on the curb for trash.
Trash pickers for the win. Tam and I have been wanting a garden bench for years. So I was really excited when I spotted one left out for trash on the side of the road when I was driving home from errands. I immediately came home, unloaded the car, and texted Tam and said, you need to stop by this place on your way home from work and see if it's in any kind of condition that we can fix it up and rehab it.
So while I was at work, I got this text from April saying, hey, can you get a garden bench that was left in the trash? And I was like, okay. Driving home, I was looking in the neighborhood that she told me where I was going to be at, and I see it. And you know, the initial feeling is, who is in my trash? Like, I didn't want to be that person, but...
Can I say that's why I texted you and that's why I didn't stop?
But you know, when it's free, you're like, you gotta go get it.
I left you to do the dirty work.
You know, I went and got it. It was surprisingly heavy. Trying to do this as one person,
yeah, by yourself.
But I managed to do it
in your work clothes.
Yes, my business casual clothes.
Yeah, I still don't know how he managed to pick it up by himself. He pulled in the driveway and stepped out, and he's like, I'm gonna need your help unloading this. It's really heavy. And I'm like, well, how did you get it in the car then? And I didn't know what really heavy meant until we went to pick up the back metal piece, and that was crazy heavy.
And it wasn't in pieces, it was all together.
That's right.
And so I had to lift it all as one unit.
That's right, I totally forgot about that.
And try to fit it into my car.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that back metal piece once we took it apart is like the heaviest part of the whole thing. I forgot it was one whole piece. It was crazy heavy. I'm like, how did you do this? But he did it.
I did.
I can't wait to get started on this. This is our first official outdoor project of the season. It's been waiting for a few weeks in our yard in its dilapidated condition while we finished all of our spring/early summer garden prep. And now we can finally get started on this project for our new little zen spot under our baby dogwood tree. Well, hopefully this little project will inspire you to think twice before throwing out a garden bench, or maybe you'll get lucky like us and you'll find one at the side of the road that just needs a little bit of love. So, any last words before I officially suck you into one of my ideas?
Yes, ma'am. And when do I start?
Now. Let's go grab our supplies.
Okay. Sorry, loose.
I was about to say, the question is if they're actually going to come off or if you're going to have to cut them off, but not if they're already loose. I don't think that'll be an issue.
Oh my God. I can't get it loose. It's swiveling back here.
Nice. Now it's falling apart. You have to cut this one.
Yep.
Oh, have a seat on my bench. Enjoy the view.
I'll break the wood and then I can clamp this end and take the bolt off.
Okay. Can you demo for me what the bench relaxation would look like? Looks very relaxing. it is.
They're so naughty.
What are you doing after we collected everything?
I'm getting galvanized because it's outdoor.
We're never leaving this place.
No.
Let me see your shirt. I wasn't doing my secret recipe. Yeah, this is better. After working all day on prepping the metal for paint and the wood for stain, I still had one more tedious job to do, and that was filling all these knot holes with wood filler. I thought this job would never end. trying to do really light coats here. I kind of have a plan of something I want to try, so bear with me for a moment. I had a vision to make the metal parts of this bench appear to be a copper patina. There were several different ways I could have attempted that, but I'm sort of a beginner at spray paint, so the least intimidating way for me to try it was to choose where I was going to add different colors. So I had teal, I had navy blue, and I had a shiny copper. And I was hoping I could create the desired effect, the vision in my brain, by choosing specific spots to layer the paint. There are several other ways I could have tried, but they were a little bit more intimidating and time consuming. So this was my attempt at creating a copper patina effect. At the end of the day, I wasn't really liking the way the piece started to look. I was having some difficulties with the can spraying exactly where I wanted and in a steady, consistent stream. And it was just kind of looking sort of amateurish, and I could see myself getting to the end of this project and absolutely hating it. So I decided to go with a solid teal. We're gonna need to let this dry for a couple of days before flipping it over. So that gives me some time to see how I feel about doing this solid teal color, because it's not originally what I envisioned. So we'll see how it goes. This will be the first of many coats of spray-on polyurethane. Thankfully, I saw the forecast and brought everything into our mudroom and basement to try, because it is raining today, which was not part of the plan. That's usually how it goes. We were hoping to continue working on paint, shellac, and just generally finishing up our garden bench project today, but the weather had other plans, so to be continued. Yeah. What day are we on? Day number Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Day number 6.
Day number 6, but
color number 2. 3.
Actually, how many
4.
days working on it?
Saturday, Sunday worked on it. Monday rained. Tuesday worked on it. Wednesday rained. Thursday working on it. Tomorrow's raining. I'm gonna work on it again on Saturday. Color number 3, technically. I moved the teal bench parts to its zen resting spot, and I decided I hated the teal, at least for that location. So I've decided to go with a more neutral color. I don't like this color. I'm just kidding. Not pictured here is endless number of coats and days of drying time, but this will be our final coat of polyurethane. I'm giving the wood a fine grit sand so we can put a last smooth layer on and hope that this lasts for a very long time. there's only two, right?
Yeah, top and bottom.
Top and bottom. So you have two.
Okay.
We're finally done. This took way longer than expected, thanks to the non-stop rain. I've been looking forward to this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to sit here and
In the sun.
enjoy, yeah, in the sunshine, yeah, and enjoy the bench. So what are your final thoughts? Like, how do you feel about the bench and the project? Anything you learned from the project? Like, don't listen to me when I tell you to trash pick something.
Well, you know, it was our wish to get one of these, and when it came in the form of free,
Yeah,
we're like, okay.
that's never a bad
The
thing.
condition of it, you know that when you get this, the wood will always be like in some form of rotted or damaged.
Yeah.
But what you're really looking for is the metal.
Yeah, the metal was in great condition. It just needed, it's my favorite thing.
Tender love and care and paint.
I need a spray paint fund. So, would you do it again?
Yeah, I would do it again.
That was a long pause.
I would do it again. I wouldn't probably do it with this many coats.
No, well, I'll say this many coats was required by the spray paint can, and I usually don't listen to those things, but after all the work we put into this, I was hoping it's gonna last for like 10 years without redoing it.
Let me re-say that. I don't like painting, so I like that you did it.
Yeah.
So I can do the other stuff.
Clearly I love painting because everything I bring home, I'm like, it's another spray paint job. So I will definitely do it again. That's my answer to the question. And actually, just to put it out there in the universe, I'm on the hunt for another trash pick bench because we wanted a bench in this general spot for a very, very long time. We wanted one under our maple tree that we used to have here. And we made a bench out of an old maple tree that had to get cut down. And we intended to put it in this area. And I stole it for our porch. And we love it there on our porch. So we've been waiting for a bench, and this one just manifested itself for us. And now I'm like, well, now that I did this, you guys saw originally it was going to be this super bright, adorable color, but I did not like that for this spot. So we went more neutral, and I'm so glad that we did. I love it. But I have a spot in the backyard where I think a super bright one would be really cute. So I need another trash pick bench so I can do the bright fun color.
Yeah. We'll be
So,
on the lookout.
Yeah. So how do you like our little zen spot? Do you like where
I think it
we put
flows.
it? I think, right? It's cute. And when our dogwood gets bigger, this will be under the dogwood. It'll be cute. All right.
All right, as always, if you guys liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to see us on our next adventure.
Yeah. That's your line. Yep. So, also don't forget to tell us your favorite free item, whether you trash picked it, found it, or gifted it. We want to know what your favorite free item was. This is ours for now.
Welcome to Sunshine and Happiness. Today we're going to be working on a project to rehab a garden bench that we found on a curb. Look at this, okay?
I am looking at that. I can't do this. I shoot one take when I do this by myself. Okay. Okay.